Uh, when somebody used to ask me, what's your date of birth or when were you born, I used to say I was born on so-and-so date. Whereas my son now, who belongs to the internet generation, he says I was downloaded on so-and-so date. So what I'm trying to start the topic with, a bit of humor apart, is that times are changing and changing fast. And especially healthcare, which is a very critical area, has to adapt and adopt information technology very fast for it to be able to serve in a better way. Now, a couple of quick statistics. As one of my previous speakers said, there is a huge doctor shortage. Number two is mobile phone population is growing and growing very fast. And the third stat is that by the end of 2010, according to TRAI, the sales of smartphones, that is a phone having a operating system, will be about 75% of the total phone sales. So with these stats, the way ahead looks like almost everybody will be carrying a phone and most of them will carry a smartphone. So with this background, our company has started working on a lot of research and development in this healthcare vertical about 2 years back. And now what we have been able to achieve in a nutshell is that we have succeeded in making a normal mobile phone with a simple OS capable of behaving not just like a computer, but behaving like a computer server. Now I'll quickly take you through all the applications which we have successfully developed and are in the process of implementing in some of the leading hospitals in the country. This is a brief intro, which is self-explanatory. Yeah. Live video streaming on phones. Operations or any other events can be streamed live from anywhere onto any phone anywhere. In fact, we are supplying this to the defense Department of India, where they want to sit in their Delhi offices and homes and want to watch what is going on the Pakistan border. We are doing that for them. DICOM images can be transmitted and viewed live on PDA phones. Live ECG can be transmitted onto phones where doctors remotely can monitor. A lot of telemedicine applications, which are basically remote based, can be ported onto this platform. And patients' diagnostic reports can be viewed by doctors on their phones wherever they are. Doctors can send out handwritten prescriptions also from their phones. Okay, normally data input from phones is fine, we all do that, but these are convenience features for doctors who are, say, above 50 and who are not very comfortable with typing on a PDA or a phone. So there is a handwritten module which we have developed, and even though that slide is not there, we have also got fingerprint capture, transmission and verification through phones. In a hospital environment, medical insurance claims can be settled through phones. Vital reports of a patient can be viewed on the phones of both a the respective patient and the related doctor also, if given access. Another proud achievement we have been able to have is that we have been able to transmit live from a moving ambulance the vital signs of the patient in the ambulance to the hospital or doctor on phones or on desktops or laptops wirelessly, remotely. Not only this, the ambulance can also be tracked live on the phones by the respective in charge officers. The hospital administrators can have up to the minute MIS reports on their phones wherever they are. Multi-location health facilities like remote clinics or branch hospitals or remote pharmacies, network of pharmacies, etc. can be managed more effectively if they are all on the mobile platform. Now, all this, which is a snapshot of what all we are, this technology or this platform is capable of doing, makes a win-win association between a hospital, a doctor and the patient, who are the three main stakeholders in a healthcare environment. Now, related benefits are, electronic health record modules can be integrated onto the mobile platform. Prescriptions can be, as I said, handwritten or typed in prescriptions can be integrated. Then doctors' appointments can be quoted on a phone, where patients need not spend unnecessary time in waiting in clinics or hospital OPs. Now, coming to security, which is a very important aspect, the standard which is normally practiced in India, which is available in India as on date, is 64-bit encryption, whereas the international standard is 128-bit encryption, but we provide 256-bit encryption. And our capabilities are, we are already working on 1024-bit encryption for defense. And also, security is ensured through secure socket layer, SSL and HTTP based data transmissions. Okay, this is the broad, structure of how the whole thing flows. And these are the requirements. And these are the facilities what we have. These are a huge range of mobile applications we have done in various domains, which are all globally patented and registered trademarks. And a few other very interesting features what we have been able to achieve is, we have made all these applications service provider agnostic. We are not dependent on a particular service provider. This works on any service provider. All you
Sorry, you have 2 minutes left.
Sure, sir. All you need to do is just have a GPRS based sync of any service provider. There's no problem. And all our applications are handset agnostic. Any handset, anywhere in the world, no issues. Any OS, there's no issue. This will work seamlessly. And we are multi-network ready. We are GPRS ready, WiMAX ready, Wi-Fi ready, 3G ready, and R&D is going on in the backend for 4G readiness. And we have for areas where it could be no network or weak signal situations, we have a fallback option of offline mode. And we have, especially for the patients who want to interact, we have 9 Indian language interfaces. And these are broad architecture of the whole platform, and this is the business layer, which I don't have time to go into in detail. These are some of the launches and awards what we have received. And I want to close my brief presentation by following Dr. Manmohan Singh. I'm a great fan of his as an economist. You know, when during these times of economic slowdown, he was the one who announced a lot of stimulus packages to activate the economy and bring it back on track. You know, in India, information technology usage in healthcare domain also needs to be activated in a similar manner. So I'm extremely happy to announce a small stimulus package as a small contribution to this whole effort from our side. Anybody who is interested in this mHealth as an application, we would be extremely happy to give complimentary applications worth 1 lakh. So I close my presentation here, and I thank all of you for your patient hearing. Thank you so much.